becomes... See, if those were 100 chips in the back, I would probably stop. But I don't stop when I have more quarters. I know I was going to say more quarters than God, but I'm pretty certain God just uses a debit card these days. Those people who go to church, which I don't because I'm Jewish, and we don't do money on the Sabbath anyway. I'm curious. Did the collection plates come along with a little swipe thing that you can just, swipe your debit card? Because who carries cash these days? See, that'd be my marketing advice for anybody who runs a church. Get one of those little portable swipe machines and have the person going up and down and doing the collection hand it to people and let them put in the amount of money and swipe their cards. That seems to me make this as much sense. Or maybe there's some way to put the collection plate on auto pay. I don't know. That's another thing you guys can comment on. Educate the Jew. Tell them whether churches have auto pay. So you can subscribe to the church bulletin. And they'll charge you a certain amount per month. And that gets you out of... or am I being insulting to churches? I don't know. If so, I apologize. That's not my intention. I'm just one of those people who was always getting late fees, not because I didn't have the money, but because I was... Ooh, something went down. Because I was just too distracted. Josh will understand this. I was just too distracted to get around to paying the bill. It wasn't until I'd be watching something and the cable would go off and say, oh, right, I guess I should pay that bill. And then I'd pay. And what's particularly odd is that there's a lot of places that won't let you pay in advance. That won't let you pay 3 months in advance, even if you can afford it. Not that I was always able to. Don't think that at 20 I'm in the position I am at 60. So in that sense, okay. Okay. I really do want to stop, but there's just too much money. Well, it's not... I'm sorry, there's too much lobster... I don't want to get him in trouble. There's too much lobster ravioli on the table for me to walk away. Okay, that's how I put on weight in the first place. It was never such a thing as, oh, no more lobster ravioli for me. I've had enough. No. But now I'm on the new drugs, and now there is such a thing as enough. And it's a very weird thing to suddenly happen in your 60s. To suddenly be able to say, well, that's enough. And it's such a small amount, too. It's like weird. It's like, I've had 4 pieces of ravioli. That's probably enough for today. It's like, but, John, we gave you your usual portion. I said, I know. You don't think I don't. If you think I don't think it's weird too. You're wrong. No, he's not paying attention, and the screen is off. I could just reach in there and grab those last chips, but I'm just not built that way. Because it wouldn't feel like I won. You know, there's that sense of having beat the odds and... Okay, there's only one level. Won't be long now, folks. Then I'll do a final countdown. And those of you with the guts and the drive to have stayed with us all this time, why, they'll be the ones who get the special after show. Part of me thinks this is a lot of fish. And I mean, I don't actually want to hurt the guy, but I also know that he would have taken my free services in a minute for this same amount if I hadn't gotten the stacks down. Stacks, the tower, sorry, this is Power Monday on the Danger Zone. Okay, I'm going to have to clean out again. We got a 100. We got a 500. Oops. We got another 100. Another 100 and another 100. Okay. Did you watch it here? Yeah, there were hundreds. Okay, another 100. Another 100. You know what? I'm just going to pull all this out You know what? This time I am going to pause because I'm going to have to move the camera and get all this stuff out. Hold on. Okay, that was a big clean out. There's not much left now. It should probably go down pretty quick. How come everything I say sounds dirty even when it's really not? I mean, I really just meant that it'll be pretty fast to clear off the rest of this, but somehow I said it in the dirtiest possible way. I really should have given up my career as an adult film star a lot earlier than I did. But it was like doing this was kind of my fate because, you know, like my co-stars would say, yes, push it the way you'll one day push a coin pusher. I may have to cut that out. Tell me whether I should cut that out. Whether it's you know, it's too dirty for you guys. Ooh. Okay. Not much longer. Oh, and I was never an adult film star because, you know, I made all the other adult male film stars. I made them feel inadequate. You know what I mean? Just, you know, they said a lot of them would walk on the set with me and quit, and they'd say, "That thing can't be real." No, but there was a time in my life when it came down to being in adult films or flipping burgers. And I went with the flipping burgers. And you know, but after like 2 years, I started to think to myself, which is actually worse? Doing that stuff on screen or standing behind a hot grill all day, flipping burgers, or whatever else they were flipping at the time. But I go back a long way. I go back to the days of the McDLT when the geniuses at McDonald's, it suddenly occurred to them that maybe, well, that'll help actually. Maybe people would like lettuce and tomato on their hamburgers. I mean, I could just see, you know, an executive at his hometown diner, and he orders it, and everyone makes him order a hamburger because he works for McDonald's. And he said, "Hey, I know, this gives me a brilliant idea. what if we put lettuce and tomato in our burgers? And then they had that double packaging. And their big slogan was keeping the hot side hot and the cool side cool. Because what everybody in the drive-thru, of course, wants is to have to pull over so they can take one half of their burger out of the two-part foam package. Oh, there goes 100. Now that's only all that's left is the two 500s, and then I can get the heck out. Oh, sorry. Then I can thank you all for your participation in this wonderful event that has brought joy into lives. And actually, seriously, my wife has brought not just joy, but a real chance at life to thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of girls with autism who at the very least grew up thinking, what the heck is wrong with me? And now at least they know, and it can be addressed, and they won't be seen as a freak, because there's no explanation for their why they're behaving this way. Well, that was a good shot. I'll take it. I mean, does it say you can't drop the quarters in vertically? Well, actually, it probably does. But we're coming up on it. Anyway, I guess the reason I was thinking of flipping burgers is because I had to be on my feet all day behind the grill. And here, it just sort of reminds me a lot, because I sort of have to be on my feet the whole time I'm doing this. Okay, I'd like to thank the red chip and the green chip for blocking up the Steelers hole. Which gives me a much better and quicker shot at getting that 500 off. I wish Britt were here, because I have, when I count up, I'm going to have to do some math. Because it's not just a straightforward, getting close. It's a good drop. Yes! Okay. And that's it, folks. Okay. Chips. Oh, 500. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'll have you watch me count off the chips. I mean the the ones with value. Because I know that's fun. And then I will flip off and come back with the total from the lava balls. Maybe that's a better title. Maybe Danger Zone versus the Lava Ball. Okay. So, okay. Let me get this organized. Anyway, I was saying, if any of you have a special needs kid with autism or cerebral palsy or epilepsy or anything like that, and you're kind of at a loss to what to do, just drop me a note at coinpusherchallenge@gmail.com, and we'll see. I'll see if my wife can find someone to help you in your area. Okay, so here we have hold on. They get messed up. Let me see. Okay, guys. I think this is right. Okay. But if it's wrong, then it's more. And I won't exactly object to that. Okay. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. And hundreds, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me adjust the camera on purpose for once. Okay. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1,300 plus the 2,000 is 3,300. And now let's count up the balls, and then I'll do the math and come back. Okay. So each of these are 5 grams, but I'm just counting 5 grams of gold, but I'm just going to count the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and here's half a ball but with its gold piece, so I'm going to say 21. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, you won't believe this. I had a little trouble believing it too, but it turns out that 5 grams of gold is worth $334, or let's call it 335 because there's a little change in there. Multiply that by 21, you get $7,000. So the 7,000 plus the 3,300, that would be 10,300. But I'm just going to even it off at 10,000. You know, I know he would have charged me the whole thing, or rather, we would have exchanged professional services in the amount adjudicated by this machine. This is not gambling. This is an exchange of professional services adjudicated by this machine. And we're both very happy with it. And you know, I actually don't even like adding $10,000 to my account. That's a lot. The really disappointing thing is I'm on appetite suppressant meds now, and I'm losing a lot of weight, and it's great. But I'm not used to there being a sense of enough, and I'm certainly, I mean, it used to be, yeah, how much lobster ravioli, I'll have that. How much do you have in the kitchen? And now it's, well, I've had 4 pieces of lobster ravioli. I think I'm done. And they would say, but John, we just gave you your usual portion. I said, I know, I'm on meds. And they would limp sadly away. I don't know why I said limp. He doesn't have a limp. And also, I may just be too soft-hearted for anything that involves this kind of exchange of personal services. Oh, sorry, exchange of professional services. And, but, you know, that's the way it is. And I got a lot of free fish coming. That puts like $13,000 in my account. That's, well, like I said, that's a lot of fish. But I'm sure my wife and her friends will be able to plow through it really fast. I mean, we may have the, you know, the steak and caviar without the steak, and then the caviar and steak without the caviar, or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll find the most expensive thing in the menu and order 20 of them to go. But I'm really not 100% comfortable with this situation. I may be in the wrong business. But it's a heck of a lot better than flipping burgers, I'll tell you that much. Thanks, guys. Do me a favor and like, subscribe, notify. If you don't like the title of this video, tell me a better one. You know, even if it's Danger Zone, John shoves it up his butt. That's fine. I'll pick the one I like best. Probably not John shoves him up his butt. I'll tell you that going in. No, I like to think you guys are you know, part of the game, that you participate and that you think about it. So, yeah, some new titles. That would be great. Thank you, guys. Bye.